Wait, we good? Oh, my bad. Yeah, so we had a VRAM, or... So, what I was just saying is, I just checked Steam. I just said, we gotta get back in and play some games. Let's get it back in. I'm doing testing right now. We'll see how this goes. Maybe some TTT. This would be the time that I'll play it the most. No joke. Actually, I don't know. Maybe I'll play it more now. Deutschland. Deutschland? Oh. Deutschland. Das Vaterland. We'll go on this one. We'll see. But yeah, so, I tried to open my case, and I tried to lift my PC to get the one piece under. And what began to happen is my 1080 Ti fan got caught in the plastic bit and started making a loud noise and scared the crap out of me, so I just shut the PC down. So no crash. I just hit the, like, I hit the power, like, system. I turned that freaking switch off. I was like, I hear it, turn off. But it was running smooth, it just got caught. Because I listed up, so it got, like, there's a blade? They call it, like, plastics, like, you know, got a circle. Well, and there's, like, an edge where it's, like, flayed out. And I've cut it more, but it's a list more, so it's flayed, you know, it's cutting it more. You do much about it. Besides of, like, what I've done. Not only that, my computer updated. Legit, I powered back on. We're going through an update. Okay. So that's why it took a little extra long to get back on. Oh yeah, so I took my case, so I took my front case off to see how the temps will handle. To see just how bad the circulation is with taking one of my fans away. To dedicate it to my CPU. Because for those who are just tuning in, having technical difficulties with my rig, realized my CPU fan was not working. Like, yeah, my CPU shouldn't be at 98 degrees Celsius for more than a few seconds. Unless I'm doing, like, crazy rendering, which I'm not. So it's like, that's a problem. Thought it was just super dirty, which it was. To be fair, the radiator was insanely dirty. So was the GPU fan. But let's go. Oh, we got Ox coming in. Yo, how you doing, Ox? How you doing? Hope you had a fantastic one. Welcome on in. What's that doing? Actually, I'll just close that. Weird. Oh, no, that might be a bug. Oh, I see, I see. What up? I want to see. Actually, that's perfect. Because my CPU temps, I'm checking that, and I'm checking my other stuff and see. Where's my VRAM? There it is. Okay, so this is probably likely to crash. Yeah, the minimum hardware specs that they say is literally, yeah, it's literally, that's crazy. Let me see, let me close it, let me test. Unless my GPU is just not, for some reason, like, dump in memory. It's VRAM. Because, they updated this thing 3 weeks ago and made this UI faster. And I knew it was going to mess up with my VRAM. My VRAM, it's only 6 gigabytes. And so it's like all the freaking cards at the time, and you literally could check the page store recommendation, and the min specs is that. It's like, that actually literally can't run. Like, it's having crashes, like, it's a big crash problem. It just builds up, it doesn't dump. So if I were to go play a different game and join it, it would most likely crash. And if not the second one, then the third one it will. Unless you got a rig that has more VRAM. But I think even for you, like, let's just say you had 12 gigabytes of VRAM, or 8 gigabytes, it would still eventually do it. Like, with how I'm saying, because I'm watching it not dumping. So I got to like close a game, do it, or do that one command. But I wanted to close the game to fully get it closed to see how this does. To get a baseline of like, okay, I just got into a thing, got out, now I joined back in. How much is my VRAM? Because now I'm super interested. I might report this because no one else is caring about this because no one like the specs. A lot of people do get like a 20 series plus now, thank goodness. But I don't care because a console isn't like that yet. So if they were to release this on console, it would not perform. They would have crashes. They'd be sent to the dashboard a lot. Then they would optimize it on the console and then realize, oh, that's actually probably should be optimized on the PC. That would be the point that they'll realize. Because I bet you that their rigs, they have 50 series and all that. Which is, I mean, which is cool. Yep. It is lower. So I was at, what was that, super low? But it is lower than what it was. It was at 4.8, so a full gig lower. For me, that's a big thing because I only got 6. And I kind of run some stuff, so that's like 1 already used. And I just have 2 that's there, and if I play another gigabyte gets added, and another gigabyte get added. That's kind of crazy. Because when you load into a game, it spikes up a few gigabytes, and then goes back down. So I'll be like at 4, which is okay, but I need 3 more. I can't, only get 2 more. So it will spike up and crash. Unless I dump it, which I'm at now, which if it spikes up, I'll be fine. But if you got 8 gigabytes, that'll be fine because it'll go up. But then you play more games, and go up, crash. Which, it's not just me that are having this. I've seen people saying, does this game kind of crash a little bit? Mine crashes. And I bet the people who have those is the card's VRAM with this 8 gigabytes plus. Because they're not getting as much as I am, because I got like a lesser common card now. Well, even at the time, but especially now. I want to... also, is my stuff okay? Hold up. Why was that doing that? Yeah, that should be default. Is everything okay? Yeah. But it definitely is legitimately partly... Like, I just loaded into this, and the VRAM is going up. It's at 3.9. When I'm loading more of everything. That's crazy. And it doesn't go away. I mean, it probably will, but like, after 30 minutes, but it's like, no one stays at the thing for 30 minutes. I want to play, like, one of these. I want to have, like... Pete Sky wants to go in. But what do a little bit? Do we do more? Nah, I guess we'll just go right in. No, because I just realized. Yeah, we'll go right in. What am I doing? I realized I started later today. My bad, sweaties. My bad. No worries. Man, this serverless. God dang. The developers that made Gary's mod. I feel like I'm playing. I feel like I'm getting back for blood for a bit. Zoom? Yo, what's up? Oh, yeah, what's up, Zoom? Zoom? The Zoom? Yo, dude. It's coming back. I promised. I promised from I'm Gaming that we would have a Gary's Mod 2 server. I'm not joking. Right now, I don't know when it's going to be up. But right now, there's, this is the launch, but it's not really the launch. It's funny. This is like the game that should have an early access tag, but it doesn't. Like, you know, we're like, dang, dude, we hate these games with these early access tags. Oh my goodness. This actually kind of should have. Because the modes and stuff, like, we're playing DXRP. The only reason why people are playing this and not actually DarkRP is because it wasn't made. And someone made this. It's basically DarkRP. But it's someone's server as a game, and there's servers in that game. I know it's kind of trippy, but imagine, well, this is because you've had experience like wire mod servers. Well, I don't know if you like S&Box. Well, it's DarkRP, but they give wire mod and like kind of that type of stuff, right? This is literally that as a game. So all the servers in here are like that. There's no other thing yet. There is DarkRP. It's currently being created, and I'm making my own version. I know it's kind of crazy. I know. Blame Face Punch. Because they don't want to make Gary's Mod 2 server list in the game yet. So everybody decided to make their own. So people can have some fun, right? Actually, DarkRP. So it ends up being like this own version, which is the developer's fault because they decided, hey, I'm going to make this stupid version, in my opinion. Like, only play this because I have a rule. I don't play servers or communities that I just really dislike. I really dislike it. I do. But it's the only place people are RP right now, and it's the closest thing. And I want to get to see, because I've been playing this, I got 500 hours so far. Actually, about to be 600. Because I've been in the dev phase and doing the testing and all that type of stuff. So I want to see the before, during, launch, and after to see just how that is. Helps me inform my decisions and where am I placing the freaking server. Is it going to be actually on the Garry's Mod 2 or the DarkRP or the XRP? It still is up in the air. I really been trying to figure that out, and due to Facepunch changing some stuff 5 months ago, it's kind of kept us all in flux, so. But one thing's for sure, a development server is coming soon, so I can develop and figure it all out. But the thing is, Facepunch, blame them again, because guess what? Only one server provider has access right now. I don't know why, even Gary Newman said they would all have it on launch. You can go to the website, say, hey, we're getting servers on the 28th. It's the next month. By a few days, you know, it's the 3rd, but still. Like, dang, slowing me down is slowing the community, I'm gaming down. Getting a server, legitimately. Just because of that stuff, but whatever, I guess. You know what I mean? Oh, legit. I've been at it. And you'd be like, well, is it really, like, what is it? Like, is it really gonna be Garry's Mod 2? Oh, yo, dude, this is insane what this is gonna be, legitimately. If everything is, like, the developers, if developers, work on it and do what they need to do, then they will. Hey, I'm getting my stand up here. Hey, thank you. I needed some ingredients. Oh. So the kind of a question is like, is this worth 20 bucks? Because Garry's Mod's 10 bucks and you can play all the DarkRP that has all the add-ons. If you're looking for that stuff, probably wait 2 years. No joke. I even had, I'm not joking, I had a Facepunch developer follow me 2 days ago and confirmed it personally to me. Because they already said it, but I'm like, okay, they said it a while ago. Are they going to keep to that? And it's like, yeah, internally, that still is the idea. So in 2 years, this is going to be for free. Hey, slice, 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 slice. Who needs a pizza pie? Stan just got set up. First one gets it for free. So, it's it's kind of crazy right now. And there's also games too, which is really dope. Oh, bring back Jailbreak! Oh man, I don't know if that is right now. I wonder. There is some of the basic modes. Oh. But I still gotta like check that and whatnot. Oh. I want to do. I really do need to change my stand. Hey, I'm the pizza guy. I deliver pizzas, but hey, kind of a don around here. I like to think I am like a low-key mob boss. Wally. Yo, that's a great Wally. Yo. Hey, someone ordered the pizza pie for this place. Don't know where to put it. I'll put it here. I'm good. Okay, just making sure. Hey, perfect timing. Oh, you want inside? Oh. Hey, pizza guy here, pizza guy here. Look at this watch. There you go. Hey, sounds good. I'll give you some free drinks too. You're a pizza guy. A few drinks. I've given this guy a few drinks before, or some stuff before. He's a pretty cool guy. He deserves it. 2 more pizza. Oh, I got you. My bad. There's one. Hey, thankfully I keep pizzas in my pocket. Hey, you too. Thank you very much. Nah, but you're a pizza guy. You're being generous with that money. Hey, you being so... Hey, you super generous. Hey, have a good pizza day. These guys like the base here. Cha-ching! Dang. Hey. Hey, we shake hands with everybody. I bet you would have loved to getting this and do some, like, the trolling. I would expect more people to troll. There is, but it is, there's definitely be a lot in the future. That's for sure when it goes for free. Because right now, and this is like the only location for DarkRP, so people are like, hey, how's it going? This came back for delivery. Need a pizza pie? Hey, you pick whatever, and I just set up my stand for the first time today, so you get a free pizza pie. First one gets it for free. Hey, watch out, wise guy. Watch out, wise guy. Hey, sorry about that. They're kind of crazy around here. I'll get that going for you. Oh, you... Hey, I heard... Whoa. Hey, you're pretty strong. You're pretty strong. Hey, he's a pretty tough guy over there. Hey, no worries. This nut be nice and fresh, nice and cheesy. Ah, there you go, my friend. Look, oh, everyone stab you with this. Hey, get stabbed, get stabbed. Get stabbed. Hey, help me. Hey, the police officer over here. Hey, can you... Yeah, thank you. Yeah, but he's a wise guy. Careful, he's a wise guy. Boom. Boom. Hey, I learned a thing or two from the Don. Hey, get a pizza pie. Hey, don't worry about that. You know what? Next pizza pie for free. Ooh. Feeling a little Hawaiian. Hey, I'll get that up for you. Oh. Eddie pizza pie over here. The best pizza pie. Ooh, first one. That's a pepperoni coming in. Then we get that Hawaiian for you. Actually, hold on. There. Get that Hawaiian up there for you. Oh, we got a gentleman. Hey. Thank you very much. Hey, that's some crazy noise over there. Hopefully nothing going down. Hey, watch this. Slice, slice. Slice, slice. Hey. Thanks for stepping by. Ooh, you're being generous. Thank you. Oh. Yeah, super generous. Just looks like more like DarkRP was supposed to be. Yeah, the map, no joke. Whoever is this guy, I've been following since the beginning. The dudes who've been working on this like DarkRP map have been insane. Like I've seen the first iteration to what we are right now. The map really helps. I say this map is better than Tits. It's not as big right now, but they're not done with it. Funny enough, this wasn't supposed to release in 2 weeks, or wasn't supposed to release. It was kind of like, they never said, but everybody was thinking it was going to be another year. So I think the developers, because this has kind of gone through a few different iterations. Hey, how's it going? There's a little pizza pie here. Just goes here, and just goes AFK. He knows Pizza Guy would save him. But it is really nice. A lot of, it's like, not flat, very, like, actual stuff. And pretty optimized, too. Like, no joke. Because it sorts too. Hey, slice, 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 slice. So just imagine all the other type of crazy maps are going to be. I think someone's lagging the server right now. I hear it. It's over here. Whoa. Hold on, hold on. I do hear it. Someone's lagging the server. I hear it. Wonder if I can find him. Isn't that crazy? Dude, if I was staff, no one knows. And also this community, they're the guys, let me guess, no staff? No, one, and it's the only guy. Oh my. But anyways, really great potential, and map is super great. There is some other great maps too, but this is like the DarkRP map so far. And it's pretty inspired by kind of like everything. So you got Rockford, so you got the trees. And if we go over there, it's a little bit more like... Oh, no, we got some stuff going on. Hey, let me get you this. It's a buy for free, take it. I wonder if that staff member's gonna find him. They're thinking it's the bases. It's not. They're like, dude, it's the builders, bro. That wouldn't cause a like that's happening right now. But anyways, it's gonna be sick. Dude, the Star Wars stuff, well, there's gonna be, unfortunately, huge DMCA stuff as well, just like Gary's mod has received. So there's probably gonna be some underground, like, you don't see the server on the list, but it is a server you can join via Connect IP, which is gonna be actual Star Wars servers. That'll be word of mouth. That'll be getting shut down and then probably restarted every again into, when they get found out. It's very easy to get stuff in here, dude. I would never make another Gary's Mod server, seriously. I'll do it for funsies. Like, hey, a little thing. But, dude, literally, I could not do anything in Gary's Mod. I've legit 80% recreated the framework of DarkRP. And made it better. And easier to use. That was kind of crazy, because, like, what is the differences? But the main thing is action graphs. I'm surprised he hasn't found it. Well, the staff members just typing in chat the whole time. Not like no clipping around. He's a moderator. But this, it's like crazy, but yeah, a little early, because we got this community and all the servers. They can't really modify this stuff because they got to know C# because the dude who made this made it for himself and not as a framework. So it's like there's that, and other people are like, this is the true DarkRP framework. Well, it is, but you got to be a C# developer to know how to use it. It's like, oh, okay. So for mine, I use stuff that's called the action graphs, which is an easier way to do, like, if you want to create your own sweeps, like, fully create your own sweeps. So for, like, server owners, for, like, Star Wars RP, Halo, 1942, you want some, like, fully custom vehicles? You can make fully custom vehicles. And what I've come to find out for a lot of, problems with some add-ons, it's pretty limited right now. I hope they change in the future, but how add-ons work, it's like, well, eKaj, why don't you just put DarkRP on S&Box and have it a server in there? Well, I got to try that with a dedicated server. I literally can't without to really get proper knowledge because of how games work and how you call the logic, you know, the player, the actual Gary's Mod 2 elements, the API. It's not actually available. They don't allow you to use it, most of it. Which means you can't actually do what you would be able to do in Gary's Mod, weirdly. But you can. And I think they'll make it even more so in the future. That's why it's like right now it's... Oh, there we go. No, we might dip from this one. Hey, there's a wise guy somewhere making this all happen, I bet. Maybe if I can find him. I heard the props moving over here. It was either up here or over here. Yeah, because this wouldn't be lagging this. Wait, how many people are in the server? Oh, wait, no. 6-4. Oh, did they find him? I wonder. Hey, I was doing up, so I'm trying to do a little delivery. Find which floor he's at. I'm gonna get shot. It's so laggy, people are just gonna shoot just in case. Hey, kind of crazy in here. This park was promised to us. This is awesome. I'll probably jump into their other server. I'm just seeing if this will continue. Oh, it's a me, it's a my, it's my me pizza pie, it's a pizza pie. Bum 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 bum. Come on. I don't have to leave the server. I mean, hey. Yeah, it's so very laggy. We'll probably just dip to the other one. Because I got 2 more of them. I want to see if all the servers go being laggy. Well, let me deposit my money. All this money is legit money, too. Hard work. Boom, deposit. And with an easy framework, just imagine what type of easy powers I can make. Oh, baby. An actual working grappling hook. Battering. Everything. Hey, how's it going, officer? I know it's kind of crazy. Thanks for helping. Like, legitimately. So easy. I was even thinking how I would create the flash sweep. Not just only, like, running, but actually running up walls. And I actually kind of thought of it pretty easily, I think. Because it would be, like, just see what's in front of you. If wall, rotate. And then change, because there's a change movement to ladder. So you only go up. And then if it goes on the edge and it's not there, like, go up and there's nothing there, it will go up a little bit more, then rotate you, then you go forward. I would have to figure out downwards, so, like, go like this. I would have to, like, somehow get an angle this way. That'll be the tricky part, because, like, if you're going off the edge, like, running, I want you to kind of stick to the edge. So you would have to, like, alright, you go off the edge, nothing's there, shoot here, is there something there? If so, rotate, then go down. So your guy isn't just weird. Server owner bought the server from an Arby's gift shop. Freaking Arby's gift shop. That's a good one. I haven't heard that one before. Yo, Arby's gift shop. That's messed up, man. Slice. We have the meats. Oh, it's getting a little less laggy. But, yeah. Oh. Hey, someone ordered a pizza pie for you. Pizza pie. People are just all going ham. Because everybody's getting aggravated at the lag. Whoever was doing it did stop. How many people on? Well, a few people did leave. It might be because they're hitting their server limits. No joke. They'd be like, yeah, 128 people. Actually, we only have 64 players. And if we get one more player joining, the whole server lags. I think that's what we just experienced. No joke. I think that's what we experienced. They'd be like, dude, it's an S&Boxing. No, it's not. It's because the server owner, the goddamn game developers Oh my. Dude, it's actually like... I'd say, oops. I feel like I'm Will Smith in a freaking Bad Boys movie, bro. My goodness. It really is like, oh man. It really just, whew. I can't think about it too much. It does get my blood boiling. Because it's so, oh man, it's so crazy. Whew. Gamba? Hey, someone ordered the pizza pie here. I don't know who ordered it, but I just put it up on the table. Have a nice day.
Thank you, sir.
Hey.
You too.
You're a pizza guy. Wait, we got IKEA in here? Oh, snap. Someone built IKEA. Also, like, yeah, so... I can't think about that. What... Like, I understand, but it's... Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, look, hold up. Hey, we got... Hey, coming back from delivery. What you need? What you need?
Nothing at the moment. I'm just taking a look.
Hey, if you ever need pizza pie, you can come on by.
Important message from the mayor's office.
All PD back to base. Do they not have a group chat? Oh. Yeah, oh man. Might think I'm too picky, but I know. Slice, 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 slice. Legit, I'm pretty sure that's what's happening there. Guaranteed. That's so crazy. And upsetting. But the dude doesn't care. He just wants to keep making the game dev play fund money and just be living off of it. And Gary Newman is just going to keep giving him money, more money. Even though that he's low-key kind of sabotaging S&Box at the moment. But Gary Newman's like, It's actually kind of crazy. So, like, dude. I think that's why, like, FaceBunch was like, yeah, let's actually start making Gary's mod too, because they realized no one else is making it. It's like, yeah, dude, if you're going to be the actual creators, you probably actually do that. If not. Lag God, lag God. But it is crazy. But people will change. Like, it will, Oh, I want to go deliver to the IKEA guys. Oh no, we got a hobo. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Someone prop lagging. Go, go, go. It's good, no? Oh, he's getting raided. The heck? Hey, no pizza pies for that guy, I guess. Hey, someone ordered pizza pie for IKEA. I'm just gonna leave it here. Oh, what the lag? Nice little pizza pie, pizza pie. Oh, nice little drink. Yes, I threw it in there. Ow, I'm just like, what? Just gets hit in the head. Poor guy. Dang, my VRAM usage is insane right now, bro.
Oh shit.
I just like looked at it. Also, my temperatures are lower.
Damn.
Hey, what's the big idea here? Hey, you mess with your own stuff, good, because I'm making my pizza pies. Crap, I actually need it. I need to dump these ingredients. Is he doing it? He might be the guy doing it. Is he? I wonder.
So bad.
Like, it's so bad. It really is. Hey, I appreciate you. Hey. Oh, whoa. Hey, careful. It's a little crazy right now. Oh, yeah, we might just join another server.
This for you.
I can't take it. Dang, you dumped my ingredients. I want to dump it in the sewer. One more pizza pie. Hey, I can't help it. It's a me. It's a my. It's a Luke's pizza pie. It's the best pizza. Oh. Hey, slice, 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 slice. But yeah, my temps are lower. With my side off of my case. Well, at least for my GPU. Which is, I mean, I could go up another 10, I guess. But it's just like, I want to try to not make my fan go that hard. On the GPU. At least at the moment, until I, like, kind of figure out what I'm going to do. Because it's so annoying. It's really all the CPU's fault. Hunchbacks. Yo, wait, whoa, wait, this is sick. I didn't pay attention. Hey, someone ordered pizza pie here. This is a really cool place. Where do I put this thing? Oh, right here? Oh, the money pot's what? Oh, no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No! Oh. Wow. That's... Hey, so this guy ordered pizza pie. I don't know where he's at. But yeah, I'll just give you... This guy's weird keeping a freaking banana in a... Whatever this is. A fishbowl? Brother. I understand. I understand. I understand. Dude, that is upsetting. Oh my gosh, bro. That actually, dude, I'm actually like... Don't think about it. I can't think about it. I can't think about it. I'm just... I can't think about it. 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 Oh my god. Oh my god. Slice, 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 slice. You know what? Screw this. No more like, you're getting a dislike now. Screw that.
This is an emergency broadcast. Code Red lockdown protocol has been activated.
Hey, perfect
Clear
timing.
all public areas immediately and
Look back.
seek
Oh,
shelter
this is
in your home.
S&Box. Well, we're playing DXRP. Trying to, someone I think is lagging the server. Hey, be the pizza guy here. Hey, I'm making my way over here. But yeah, dude. Oh, man, that's kind of crazy, bruh. Wow. So you know what's kind of crazy? Hey, I hear there's a weird guy that lives in here.
Enforcement units are mobilizing. Any personnel
But,
remaining in public areas will be considered hostile.
Hey, how you doing? Do this. I'll try to join their other one, see if it is. Close until next time. Pizza
Lockdown violations
Okay.
will result in immediate detention.
Yes.
Return to your homes.
Oh, no, 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 don't, no, no. If I do this, I will crash, actually. Disconnect. So if I straight up disconnect, what does it do? So you know what? You want to know how low it went? I'll tell you. So it's at 7.4. So 7.4 gigabytes of VRAM. Guess how much it got rid of when closing the game, right? It should, right? It's at 7.2. It went down 200 megabytes. I think the new UI changes might be a little broken. What do you think? If I play a game right now, I will actually crash. I have to actually... Yeah, what's the dumb thing? I might just restart it, though. I don't know. That's crazy. I'm legit watching it. It is literally in my VRAM, 7.2 gigabytes. That's insane. Let me screenshot that, too. I screenshotted the other bit. Let me screenshot that bit. That's pretty hard evidence on that. Oh, no, I probably shouldn't screenshot because I might actually crash my PC. Yeah, let me close this right now. Close it. And also, I pressed the button, but it didn't work. So it might already... Windows control should be off. Go. Boom, take a screenshot. Because, yeah, that's a recent bug, because people experience some crashes, and I think it's because of VRAM. I think it's a little memory leak in the VRAM. Well, I don't think it's a leak. I don't think they ever dump it. But if they do, it's after, like, a hot minute, which is not, like, if you're going to get out and play another game, that's kind of bad. If you get out and come back into the game, it's kind of really pretty, like, preloaded, which is pretty good. But, yeah, that's crazy. So that's confirmed on that. Also, how was my temps on my CPU? With the case off. Yeah, with the case off. Dang, dude. Yeah, with my front thing off, it is way cooler. I say way cooler, but it's another 10 degrees cooler. Both on my GPU and CPU. I do get a really good fan blown on it, though, to be fair. And the fan is kind of near a vent with AC. So it's getting cooler air kind of blown on it. It's unfortunate. If I do... Well, for playing this thing, I got to do that. For certain other games, I don't. But this one, with the current problem. Yeah, S&Box is new. It just came out. S&Box is a platform. All the stuff in here is the games in it. It is pretty early, though. It's like Garry's Mod Alpha days. We're on the 3rd server, so let's try... Oh, we got DarkRP. We'll try them. I should be... No, I should be... Oh, my goodness. Well, I want to see if it's lagging. I guess, yeah. Oh, man. I guess we go right into it. And my CPU, like, temps are nominal. Not the best it can be, though, to be fair. But it's better than nothing. Yeah, this shouldn't crash. I'm watching my stuff right now, it shouldn't crash. But if I were to join the server right after, it would. They should change their minimum specs. But if games' minimum specs have to be like that, then that's kind of stupid. Because why not dump the memory? I don't care if it loads a little bit slower. Dump it. Like, are we dumb? Apparently so, if their UI does this. No joke. Because that's kind of crazy. Even if you get like a higher VRAM card. Because it just does go away. So it's like, okay, I had 7 gigabytes. Oh, no, I got 8 gigabytes, that's right. If I got 12 gigabytes, then it's gonna be like that. Yeah, that's right. I got 8 gigabytes. I thought I had 6. No, I got 8. Because I was at 7. That's right. So even with 8 gigabytes of a... God dang, that's crazy. Yeah, dude. How many? Any? Oh, we got the owner on. Okay, okay, okay. Well, what is he doing? Is he staff on duty? It's more smooth on this.
Lost I fixed Yat TV.
Man, I can't, though. I mean, I could, but then... I'll just do real quick delivery. Real quick deliveries. Real quick delivery. Real quick. Actually, do I? I don't know. I want to check. I don't know. Real quick, real quick, real quick. Real quick. Wait for it. CFK. It's cool that, like, we have the stuff that the main server has, but it's also kind of a detriment at the same time. Boom, boom, boom. 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 Wait, where's my... I just realized. Wait, what happened? Oh. There we go. Hey, we'll just deliver a few. That's it. Actually, I'll probably just do like one, because I really should. That's fine. Look at this. Hey, little pizza pie, a little slice. Watch it slice, 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 slice. A nice little pizza pie. Oh. Boom. For you sweaties. Let's go. Let's get in. I can pass it to... Unpause? Oh, mine. So that's where the other pizza guys are? Or one of them. Hey, who's getting the first pizza pie? Pizza pie senses are tingling. Who needs it? I want to see. How does this community... Oh, someone's trying to get out. I might die right here. Hey, someone ordered pizza pie for your pizza pie. There we go. There is people on this one. Fascinating. I haven't noted that more. I wonder why. Well, I guess the type of people that would be the people that wouldn't play on the original. Fascinating. It really is. You do notice the differences. I love it. But it really does show you need certain circumstances. That's cool. Hey, there's a few ready. Everything pie. We get the everything. We get the... Oh. Let that body down. Hey, you need pizza pie? Hey, I'll get you a pizza pie. There you go. It's funny because I don't know how to say you're welcome in German. I forgot. That was Joyman. 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 Wait, you're supposed to... Wait, where's my... Okay, yeah. Danke. Dankeschön. I got to learn that again. What is that? Hold up, I'm curious. Actually, how's my VRAM? Because I can't open my thing, I would have to open my phone. How's VRAM? Maxed out. Dude, that's crazy. So it did peak. That's nuts. Do they know it's this much? Like, is my, I don't know. Is my, like, computer, like, not dumping? Hey, slice. But the thing is, I've seen, like, it does. So, like, it's crazy if other people are not having as much problems as I have. Dankeschön. Wait. I know. I know. What's this on? I know. That's crazy. It was bitter. I knew it was bitter. Bitter. Yeah, bitter. I knew it because I learned it before. I'm like, there's no way. Hey, get him, boys, get him. Teach him a lesson. Nice one, boys. Nice shooting. Yeah, make sure he's down. He shot all of his ammo. Hey, bunch of wise guys over here. Hey, take this pizza pie. Got a bunch of wise guys around. Just goes and just punches a random person. Like, why? Yeah, look at that, everything. Ready? Here we go. Boom, boom. A little bit of that. Go get the big flower. We just kind of blend in. We might get arrested. At that moment, you try to be a chameleon. Slice, slice. Because if I were to talk, they would have honed in on me. Like, right at that moment, all three of them would have been like, huh? Hmm? Huh? They wouldn't have been, huh? They wouldn't have looked over. Yeah, dang, these are some big doors. The giants live here or what? We need big pizzas, huh? Hey, pizza pie delivered. Someone ordered for you. I hear it up there. I'm running out of money. I'm running out of money. God dang. I'm running out of moolah. I'm running out of it. But that's okay, because I want to do... Oh, man. I'm so addicted to this stuff. It really is so addicting. It just... Bitteschön. Hey, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. Oh, you're doing something over there. Up there. We'll go this way. Wait, like, you talk about, like, the actual game? Or, like, the server? Oh, new premiere. Cinema of Scientology. Whoa. Hey, they had people keep running in the doors IRL. They had to go virtual. Hey, maybe luck next time. Someone order a pizza pie. Hey, take it. Fresh pizza.
How do I take it?
You can put it in your pocket or you can just eat it right there. With your hands. And right click with your hands. It's just frisbee the pizza. Just walk. It's like, hey, pizza. Hey, were you eating this pizza? This pizza. I'm the guy who cooked it and then like said, hey, you think? Hey, you think I'm gonna stand there by on that? Oh, Hey, it's a pizza guy. How you doing?
Not too bad there,
I'm doing pretty good. Hey, kind of down on my luck, but hey, trying to get the pizza business going. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think it is. I started getting that too. We shall see. Hey, good luck to you and your business, though. Next time I'm around, hey, I'll buy a pizza from you. You can't hear a dang word I'm saying because people are annihilating. Oh, DXRP. Am I on live? I don't know. I think I went on no DankRP. I was on live. I've been swapping between them all. I think this is my first time on this server because my money was a little bit lower. I was on live, I think, yesterday. Which is really nice because so far every other server literally has what the first one doesn't. Freaking, well, there is literally more active in my hours, which is like the prime hours for like DarkRP, especially for American times. Well, American into EU, like I'm on East Coast, the United States, so like my time zone, a few hours before, a few hours in front is kind of like the prime for a lot of times in gaming. And literally no staff members. The only way is to like send it in a Discord. Like that's not a good way of doing that. That's super lazy, and at times there's literally no staff. So you're just relying on your builders or someone who just snitches a lot to like complain. By the time they do it, like, so I could go into a server right now, mass RDM a DXRP server, I could probably get 10 people before I get banned. If there's a staff member active, they see that 1, 2, 3, 4, boom, ban, gone. They see in kill feed because he's seen the kill feed. It's the craziest thing. It's the most disrespectful, absolute amateurish thing they could do, and it's the developer of the freaking game. Crazy, dude. It's the most stupidest thing ever. Because legit people, like, he could be making, like, oh my god, he could have, like, more like of a law. I don't think he cares about having a community. He just cares about people playing in his game so he can make some money off the dev fund. But I don't think that's going to be there forever. I think that's just only going to be there until the game launches for free. But we shall see. We shall see. But I suspect, because if they don't, then like I suspect Facepunch. Well, I suspect it's kind of blatant that they purposely kind of slow down their launch in a few ways. So when there's like 20,000 people active, 40,000 people, you know Garry's Mod had 80,000 people active in its prime. Just Garry's Mod. One game. So imagine what 80,000 people is going to look like in this. In all the servers, in all the games. It's going to be way crazier. So that play fund, people are good. Just that play fund, because what it means is if someone plays your game, like I'm right now giving money by just playing on this to the person who created DXRP, which is deserved. Like, yeah, that's a nice thing, but it's not when the dude doesn't do what he's supposed to do, in my opinion, and everybody else is, so much so that he gets a 44% rating. Hey, how's it going? I'm making some pizza pie. Just made a fresh one. Hey, slice, 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 slice. Yeah, here, take it. You're a pizza guy. I don't think you hear me. And it's awesome that we have, literally... Well, I was on one server, but it seems like Dank and the Lifeline to be like the best supported. Because I was on another one where there was 2 owners, and literally they did not do anything but be gun dealers. That was a murder RP. Legit watched them do that, which is so funny. And out in like literally just a few like doors down, there was this mass RDM and like craziest things happening. They're over there, they're with Wire Mod, with their owner status, feeling powerful and strong, not even doing what they should be doing as an owner. And yet we got this guy in here, right? Doing actually what he's supposed to be doing. Like, let's go. And I think those communities are going to be winning in the long term. Seriously. And DXRP, if for their communities, which they can get donations in their community, plus the play fund, like, what are they doing? It's crazy. It's like, even when you think of it like in a, like, they're trying to make most money, they're not. They're like, chilling. So that sucks. But hey, like, we'll see. Do you mind was peak on the people? Yeah, dude. Love, dude. So imagine that, right? But hey, so I legit believe within 2 years we are going to get that. It's like this shouldn't have been launched. Hey, someone had a pizza pie for this place. I don't know where to put it. I'll just put it at the front door. Hey, oh, someone had a pizza pie for you. Hey, where did he go? Hey, no worries. I always keep it back when... Hey, pizza pie. But yeah, for like me, it's just kind of crazy. But hey, it legit. I think of it like this is the Pirates of the Caribbean third movie, Dead Man Chest, where like they're in the whirlpool, but it's like all game developers and like server owners. Like right now, this is the time for them to like do what they need to do, or unfortunately go into the whirlpool. Uh-oh, what's the law? Oh, nothing. Oh no, because the mayor was just killed. That might have been RDM then. Anyway, yeah. But I try not to think about it. I just, for me, I want to see the before, the launch of S&Box, during, and then after, with all this stuff. Wait, I got no more stuff? Yeah, I was going. Hey, nice little place you got here. Like, huh? Huh? Hey, god dang, we got pizza pies over here. I'm selling in the guy's place. I'm just in his own building selling pizza pies to all of his, like, residents. Like, man, they have not come down for a pizza in a hot minute. What happened? I'm over here just frisbeeing them under the doors. Like, a little, you know, like air gap under the door. I'm just, boom, it just slides right in, like in the box, like the pizza in the box slide under the door. Like, under here, it slides out. It's like, what is this? Open it. It's a, you know, free pizza pie. Fresh on the ass. Next time. Boom. This one up. It definitely is cooked in the oven for optimization for server. Most community members from the servers are in there. Yeah. Yep. But let's see. Oh, yeah, I gotta do that. Here, let's do this. We gotta work on it a little bit. And plus, I gotta test to see if it'll break. It theoretically shouldn't, but if it does, I mean, hey, at least we know. Because I've been having, unfortunately, technical difficulties. It's partly due to face punch. That's alright. That is okay. Because now we're gonna be working on the framework, which I should have been doing a little bit sooner, but I have too much fun. Well, I was gonna start the stream sooner, but I had to make sure my CPU wouldn't break. Or my PC. Well, CPU, yeah. So, we'll see if this actually does cause the crashes, because it's not the VRAM problem with this one. I think this would be the CPU. Boom. So we get the documentation out. Documentation. I want to see. Let's see. Oh, also, while I'm looking, host havoc. Let me guess. No. Yep. Oh my. I should really contact him and see like what's going on. I say that, but then, well, I've been going like some crazy like, long streams. I just broke the longest stream record I had, which was 12 hours just a few days ago. Or on the launch of this S&Box, because I mean, yo, if I'm not going to be doing that, you wouldn't be calling me the pizza guy. Oh, yeah, that's also something. Hold up. That's right. I saw that, but I had to use my phone as a freaking light. I was fixing. Yeah, let me check that now. Perfect timing. Perfect. Oh, wait. Oh, my bad. There we go. There we go. How's my... Those CPU temps, they're all good right now. So don't gotta worry about that. Only gotta worry about my memory. Because with, legit with the S&Box, they changed their UI, so... Well, there's a bug. The memory doesn't dump that often. Or that quick. So when you leave a game, no joke, watch your GPU stats. You're going to see a lot of your VRAM. Like, look at your VRAM, which is normally called memory usage in a lot of, like, MSI Afterburner. Look at it, and, like, when you launch the game, and at the main menu, then launch a game, play a little bit, exit it, and watch that number not go down. Because it won't. And if it will, but not, like, immediately, which is a problem if you're, like, chaining back different games, like different games, not servers. Servers, it does it too, because it needs more, like, memory, like visual memory to load the server in. So that's kind of crazy. And Facepunch doesn't know about it because they got 50 series cards with like 30 million memory that don't matter. But when on S&Box's Steam page says the minimum specs can be a 1050, not TI, a 1050, then that's kind of crazy. Because what in the world, you know what I mean? That's definitely not... The hardware specs just went up, basically, to a 2080. Well, not even that. Because I forgot, yeah, my freaking 1080 Ti is pretty baller with its memory. I thought it was lower than it was, but no, it's actually really great. Like, I thought it was 6, but no, it's actually 8. Pretty good. Well, I think it's 10, technically. But I don't know. Because I did see the number go up to 9. So I assume it had something. Either way, we got to work on this. We got to figure this out. And what was the first... Wait, hold up. What was I doing last time? Should they just try to see if it breaks it? I guess when we do something, because we need to test it during that. All right, so what do we need open? Well, we're working on the thing, so let's get Visual Studio open. Get my Visual Studio. Okay, so is this a project? Yes. Alright, so what we're doing... Oh yeah, we're trying to get that number to work. Yeah, the sync change that you... I saw that in the documentation, and I did not use it. Let me look at that. So, right? Sync change? Yeah, let me look at that. Boom, 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 boom. Because I did not do the on change. I only did... Or the sync change. I did the sync. Yeah, sync change, so it's sync. Yeah, change, okay. You write it. Let's try it. I don't think it's gonna work due to it being a list. But we shall see. I like how I still got this. Yeah, I probably delete that. Well, no. Coming out. Control KC. Where's my... variable? Oh, and I tried doing the thing. So I put this to host broadcast and put this to RPC broadcast, and I called... Oh, no. This was host broadcast, and I did a different code that was basically copy and paste, but it was another function, so I could make it this one host and make the other one RPC broadcast. That didn't work either. So we have the RPC broadcast, I think. That's a key part, because that so far has made it work. Besides the first number, which I haven't checked if that also is in. Maybe I should check that first. Well, we'll see if this does it, then we'll test it, right? That's fine. What? Oh no, change. Oh, I can. Oh, wait, I can sync on change. Oh, okay. Not on a variable, it's on one of these. So sync change. Become job. Oh. That. It's not valid on the declaration type. It's only valid on proper index declarations. Meaning what? Attribute would not. I guess not sync change. Oh no, it is on the. Oh no, wait, I'm a dummy. Oh my. Not supposed to be on this. It is supposed to be on this. So that's. There we go. So we had sync change become job on that. Let's try. Hey, Luffy! Welcome on in. Sweaties, get in the sweat lounge. Got goodies in there. At the food and drinks. We got S&Box, we got H&G, we got the cabinets. Check it out. Check it out, or die. Let's see if this breaks. Now, I did have technical. Oh yeah, so for those who are just tuning in, I figured out some. I think I've been having a perfect storm of technical difficulties. It was like, hey, let's figure out why my CPU temps are a little hot. Come to find out, super dirty, and CPU fan was not moving. It broke. So I had to kind of not jerry rig. It technically is meant for it. Take the brackets off from my CPU fan for the radiator mount, and then put it onto one of my other fans. So my CPU cores don't run at 89 degrees and 100 degrees Celsius. That's what it was hitting. And what we'll see here, depending if this is still a face punch issue or not, is VRAM. Because because if you don't know, if your CPU it does hit those temps, your computer will, like, I call it blink, but it like go black and then like almost basically reload everything and like close programs and like boom, boom, you hear boom, boom, application noises, and then the like UI is like white because it like broke and is unloaded, so you had to like restart everything, which is annoying. But with that, I put one of my other fans, my Noctura fan. That's the ones I use, Noctura, the like tan color ones. I saw them on Linus Tech Tips when I watched this video when I got my PC. And I was like, I need to upgrade the fans because the case fans would doo-doo. And that fan that died was with the case. So that was not a Noctura fan. I now have a Noctura fan on it, but the thing is, I can never control my CPU fans to go or my case fans to go crazy. So it's just kind of not doing much. But it's doing, like, well, it's doing, I say not doing much, but it brought it from 90 degrees Celsius to 60, which is, like, awesome. And then I realized, well, since I had to move one of my fans, I'm not outgassing the heat. How much is that heating up? Well, it's made my GPU kind of heat up a little bit more, funny enough. So I just have my PC, I just got one of the things, the panels, off, and I'm just blowing a like industrial fan. I got like a legit industrial fan in my room, and so I'm just legit got to point it at it. And of course, it's okay. I made sure I'm not just like being goofy with it, because that is more prone to accidents happening inside and damaging the components. But my 1080 Ti fan is not also, I've realized, is looking like it's on its last legs. So I'm just kind of giving my 1080 Ti fan a little bit of a break right now by making it a little bit more cool, and my CPU a little bit more cool until I can figure out fully what I'm going to be doing. Because I might have to upgrade. Due to that stuff. Like it's, like I got, it's managed, right? Basically like a Band-Aid. It's like I get a good Band-Aid on it right now, which can probably last for a few years. Probably a good chunk more years. But the thing is, at a cost of technical difficulties and other problems that are probably going to mount over time. So deciding those factors, and I've been doing research today on that to figure out what are my exact options if I'm going to have to buy some stuff. And come to find out, which I already knew it, because I already knew what motherboards are. I already knew. That's why I haven't upgraded. Because every time your CPU, well, my GPU, I'm already getting bottlenecked. Here, this is, I'm already getting bottlenecked off my CPU. 1080 Ti is like a monster. It really is. If a 1080 Ti had CUDA cores, it would be the best card. I'm not even joking. It would be better than a 50. And you might be like, nah. No, it legit is that good. Only recently a 50 series card was actually able to beat a 1080 Ti. With like liquid cooling type of like measurements and like pushing it to the extreme. Only recently. But the thing is, for me, well, you will get more FPS in games, but it's not a big jump from a 1080 Ti. That's been the biggest problem. It's like, well, you're basically, a 20 series is basically just a 1080 Ti. But that's also great, because guess what? You're getting a performance of a 1080 Ti, you know, or maybe a little bit less, so it's like, okay, well, that's good. But the thing is, CUDA cores, a lot of games use CPU-based stuff, and CUDA cores help with that. For like ray tracing, or, you know, with RTX, ray trace, you know, those fancy names. Well, I can't actually stream, which is going to happen more, and it's the developer's fault, but they're not going to change it. So then I just can't really play it. Like Battlefield 4, I can't stream too much because they use a lot of CPU-based simulations. The smoke. It's literally just the smoke. I'm not even joking. The smoke simulations far away and in the map are too much for my CPU. And my CPU is already bottlenecked by my GPU. My GPU, I never go 100% usage. It's never hit 100% usage. That's how good 1080 Ti is. But it's actually funny. Well, it's good, but it's like, man, that when that little fan goes, it's because it's really good. It's just going to heat up. So, but if that fan goes, I can just keep a fan on it. But it's like I get to keep a fan on it and then compromise by having less security of like potentially accidentally hitting inside or something spilling, a crumb going somewhere and short-circuiting. You know what I mean? Like something crazy. But hey, right now we're good. Thinking of my options and just being extra precautious right now. Well, precautious and to test if we will get the instances of what we've been having technical difficulties, because it is partly Facepunch's fault. If you have people who have like a 8GB VRAM card like I do are having the same problems, but I bet you the people that are having like the 12GB aren't so much because they got 12GB. So thankfully we're okay. EKH, unless the only things that can really go crazy is GPU. Like legit. The only thing that's probably going to go first is the GPU, and it's because it would be the fan. And the fan is going to then have it heat up more, and the heat will increase the degradation over time, because that's what happens. Heat degrades everything. So when you have a component like that that is like that, it is. So that's why people are kind of scared to overclock, because they're like, if you overclock, you're using more of your GPU, which means you're using more of its lifespan, and you know, in that type of way. But not really. The biggest problem is actually the heat. That's the biggest problem. If you want your components to last a long time, you keep them cool. Let's see, will this work? And I've only noticed recently that it's been hot, but I didn't see my CPU temps. I've been looking at my GPU temps. My GPU's cool because it's got its own fan, but my CPU fan was off. Oh man. Alright, ready? 3, click, and become job. No. Okay, we're going crash. No. We did do we did +1. Select. It does say 1 out of 5. Does it say 1 out of 5? No, it says 0. So it only registers it as 0. To become job. It doesn't go to the other way. Wait, did I remove the, Oh, I did. Okay, so I still probably have to sync it. It's not being broadcasted to both. But it's actually funny. I see some pre-built PCs right now that are the exact price of my PC. That are, like, technically way beefier. Like, it's funny. I say that, and it makes it sound like my stuff is doo-doo. It's not. It's like, a 10 series is great. That stuff is great. It literally is. It can run anything. Problem is, I'm running all of this. You know, I do all of this. Plus this, and more. You know what I mean? So, for my uses, I've been just kind of barely skating by. Because of, that is literally a 1080 Ti. If I didn't have a 1080 Ti, it legitimately would not be possible for me. Like, guaranteed. But we're all good, though. But I think it's a perfect storm issue, so we'll see if that is the case. But now CPU is not... Because your computer, if your CPU is hitting... Unless you get the restriction, the stuff off, which I think is like inbuilt. I don't think you can turn off in the BIOS. Probably can. That your CPU, if it hits 100 degrees Celsius for a certain amount of seconds, it will, like, cut. So. This is kind of where it would... Like, me doing this, my temps are looking great compared to yesterday. Legit half of what it was. Like, it was 100. Now it's like 50 or 40. Super good. But it sucks. I was thinking of getting, like, also a VR thing in the future. Now I can't. That's right. Like, it'd be one base station. That's fine. I'd rather take a PC than a VR. That's right. Because with the computers, especially both of them, well, I just did like light research, and then I had to do some operation on my computer to make sure it's not gonna frickin' overheat. That there's two really good pre-builds that both have a 50 series card, and like both of them has like, well, one of them has a 2 terabyte NVMe, which I'm like, I don't need that, but it's a pre-built, so it's like it's non-negotiable. God dang it, because I could, like, you know, that price could go down a little bit, which is a chunky price, but it's worth it. And actually, it's really cheap compared to like if you were to, well, it's not super cheap, but it's a good chunk of hundreds of dollars cheaper if you were to do it yourself. Or you might just barely break even. Ready? 3, 2, 1, pick up job. Nope. Select this one. Select the 0. I go over here. I click become job. And it updates over here. It didn't update instantly. I had to, like, click it. Become job. Okay, now these are not updating simultaneously, but okay, so it's doing the same thing before. Okay, so determine that this is... That's not the fix. So what we're dealing with is something different. But hey, we will be using this. It's because it's a freaking category. Or a list. It's legit. That's the reason. So we RPC broadcast. I don't understand. Is it that? Maybe it's this. Is it like returning null? For the, like, not finishing the full code for some reason? Temperature's looking great. Dude, it is a VRAM thing. Dude, my VRAM is dumping as I dump the game. It's not doing it for the actual games in the platform. I'm at 3.3 gigs. But yeah, it would be really nice to have a, like, much better PC too. So I was thinking, well, eKaj, what if you can just upgrade? I can't. If I literally am bottlenecked by my CPU already. So if I try to put another graphics card in, it literally won't give me more FPS. Literally. It would in rendering though. But up to a point, because my CPU has to... Your CPU tells your GPU what to do basically in everything. CPU tells your memory what to do, CPU does all that stuff. Plus the calculations in games. The CPUs are like extremely fast type thing for a certain type of calculations. And GPUs are also extremely fast at other type of calculations. That's why you need a CPU and a GPU. Boom. All right. Boom, click. Or selected. Wait, did I do it? Wait. Oh yeah, that. Okay, so ready, 3, selected, and boom. Oh, that is oh. That is what's happening. Oh. For some reason, when I RPC broadcast, the selected job is null. For the host. Oh, interesting. So what does that mean? Well, close the list. Wait, yeah, so this is not a sync change problem. This is a this problem. Hold up. Oh, yeah, we found it. We found it. Okay, so it's this. So the selected job for other people is null? Why is that? If I select it, if I become the job, what is selected job? Selected, if selected job equals null? Oh, right. Well, wait, what variable am I plugging in then? Selected job? Oh. Selected job equals job. Oh, so, okay, I'm oh, God, dude, code is so dumb and weird. That's so weird. So it's firing on both base. So when I send it to the host hasn't clicked the job. So since the host hasn't clicked the job, it doesn't set this variable, which then doesn't set that. That's actually kind of, that's so stupid. So I actually have to RPC broadcast this as well? Oh no, I would have to RPC owner. Select a job. But no, because then this is only here. How do I know? Because I gotta pass the invoke on... Because this variable, the reason why it broke is because this didn't get filled. When I click it on the host, then it gets filled. So if no, I change it to greater than. I don't think so for this one, because we have to somehow get this variable filled over in this area for the host. When I click a button, everybody in there is gotta know the variables in here as well. So can I don't think I can sync a... Well, maybe I do on variable change, but on variable change select a job? Or sync change, I mean? Because host or owner wouldn't, because it'd be just on owner. So if it's just on owner, it would just pass only on owner. But that's weird though. Wait, hold up. Actually, hold up. We might be having another problem here. I think my job is being set on my other one as well. When I broadcast that, I didn't check that. I think it is. Because it should, actually. Because it's going to broadcast everything. Why? Because inside that action graph has the variables to set the job. So it's firing that. So I think I gotta create another function. Another action graph to fire that specific one separately, so it doesn't set the information on everybody, but it does set the slot. Like the person who is swapping their job needs their stuff to change, but not everybody else's. I'm about to go get some jam. Who's with me? Whoa, Black Betty, bound and out. Whoa, Black Betty, bound and out. Anything go wild, and no, no, wild, and oh, Black Betty, bound and out. Oh, Black Betty. Whoa, Black Betty, bound and out. Whoa, Black Betty, bound and out. Then go out and band it in, up and down, band it in. Oh, Black Betty, band it in. Oh, Black Betty. If you watch that, that's just like they legit just got into someone's like backyard and just filmed the video. Get their like Harley Davidsons in the backyard and just filmed a sick looking video. Nice little, just feeling it in the moment. Name the song Black Betty. Oh, Black Betty, bound and down. Oh, Black Betty, bound and down. Black Betty, bound and down. So, I tested it. It did do what I thought it would. That's absolutely gob. I'm gonna. Why is it so dumb? I'm gonna pass out. I'm gonna wake back up. So, this logic can't work like this. Why? Because anytime a person selects the freaking job, so I clicked that one job up there, right? I pressed it on the proxy to join the same gun dealer. It did a +1 on a different job. Oh my.
But there's a little bit of a problem. Little bit of a problem. I have no clue what to do, but let's figure it out.
Maybe RPC owner. RPC only. Oh. Yeah, I gotta create another function over here that's got another action graph, or I do it at C# that sets the +1, because I gotta basically be like, hey, RPC owner, call this broadcast. And we'll just go to broadcast, only adding the +1 onto that specific job. But the thing is, I gotta select the job, so how does... Well, owner, then... Yeah, how, so it'd be owner, how does that one variable get filled? Why can't it just work? Why can't this just fuck? Dying. Dying. Dust is finished good. Dying.
Dust is making my brain blow up.
Some say this is crazy, others say it's crazy. I say it's crazy. Yeah, some jam and airsock blood. No problem. It's actually going pretty good. Still going pretty well. I recorded, it got more photos of it. The blueberries are becoming more transparent. I can see the little blueberry seeds. I'm gonna freak out. That's okay. Dust is okay. Dust is okay. Now what happens if I do this though? If I have it with like RPC owner. I want to see what happens. RPC owner into a broadcast. The selected job. Shoot. Give me some chips. I'm angry. Give me some chips. I'm not angry. But give me some chips. Thing is though, cross your fingers. Knock on wood. Haven't experienced the problem that we had with this yesterday. Then just freezes. Well, it probably will. I wouldn't put it past it. I could probably have 2 instances now. Yep. Yep. I got a feeling that the crash is going to stop with this. Well, stop with the instancing. There still is VRAMing. So my VRAM, there is a VRAM memory leak. My VRAM is higher than it was earlier. It was at 3, but every time I join in, it's a little bit higher. Now I'm at 4.6. Now that's interesting. That's interesting. I'm gonna click on gun dealer. I'm gonna select it. Go over here. Oh? That did that, but oh, it only did it on the on the owner. Oh, because I might have to is proxy this. Right? Yeah, I'm gonna have to probably is proxy this bad boy. Well, this only fires on this. Because when I select job over here, it does update over here, but it doesn't update on the other side. No, I become job over here. It doesn't update because it's only being thrown from the owner. Technically, I am the owner of this object. I'm not a whatchamacallit. I'm not checking for a proxy. So actually, I could probably just do is proxy right here. Technically. If we were to use the thing that we did before, that should work. Oh, yo, Scott, try coming to follow. Hope you enjoyed your stay. Welcome on in. We enjoying and celebrating S&Box launch. While also having Gary Newman himself as an eldritch god mess with my brain and drive me slowly insane. But it's a price you pay for being a developer in S&Box. And for having over 12,000 hours in Gary's mod. I think that'll do it. I think I'll do it. Hey, dang, dude. You must have really enjoyed it. I did. And plus, I have my own server, so it's like that helps a lot more. Which is true. People don't do too much if they see Founder and he's walking around. They don't do too much. If they do, boop, you're gone. Well, not in like respective terms. Like if you just did a little thing, then I'm right there, get jailed. But if it's like mass RDM, see ya. Especially I had to bind for that too. It was on my semicolon key. If I pressed it, or is it semicolon? Oh, and it might, actually I don't think it could do semicolon. I forget, because I remember I had K and L bounded as well, and I forget what those were. I think those were my jail keys. Either way, it was one of those where if I look at you, I can instantly jail you, and then if I look at you, I'll just instantly kick you. So if anybody's being dumb, be like, see ya. It was like at. I forget what we used, it was like at, and then the multiplication symbol, something bind. I think I still got it bind in Gary's mod. It's funny to think about. Wait, where's the function? Oh. This one. So what if we do... So instead of RPC owner, I do this? Because we've... Oh, I should close that. We've used on proxy before, and I'm starting to learn, because what am I doing? Well, I'm not even kidding you. 80% of this has been done. And I had this done for a while now. Well, I say for a while, but like around 5 months. But the thing is, 80% of it still needs some stuff. What I consider truly base DarkRP. Hence, I got 12,000 hours in it. I should know. I should know. But the stuff, and to make it actually easy. Because it, funny enough, is a little bit harder in some ways to do the stuff you wanted to do before. Especially, making custom stuff for, like, that framework. Framework in this is not just frameworks, these are actually, games, which is worse. And what makes it even worse is that they're synced into the cloud. So you can barely do anything. If you were to click the add-on thing in the editor, you can't do dog crap with barely anything. Because no games have their API properly done yet for that. And you're like, wait, what? Yeah. If the developer doesn't properly make their API, you can't actually access it whatsoever with a mod. Or whatnot. Which is cool for, you know, anti-cheat. Like, that's the anti-cheat is you can't even do that. Like, it's in the server, so it's like, you gotta go through a server check. Which is, anything can get passed through, you know, anything made by man can be broken by man. But having that type of, it's on the server, will really cut down a lot of that stuff. Because it'll just be in the server. So, that's interesting. But, I don't know the full... I gotta see what dedicated servers are and see how much they, either help or make that situation worse. Ready, click, and become. I pressed 1, I got 1, go over here, not over here. Right, so I do get to do that thing, so how would I do that? So I want to RPC broadcast this. Or maybe RPC broadcast the proxy, that didn't work. Well, maybe, I guess. Well, no, because how does it know? What number am I changing? I'm changing the slot number in the structure in that. Yes. That needs to update for everybody. Yes. Okay. Well, it's in a freaking list. Crap. And in other stuff. Crap, crap. Crap. Okay. So, not easily syncable. Like a freaking int. But that's okay. So what we do, we're right here. We're legit just about to fix it. It's right here. So do I become job? Maybe I do also put, yeah, let me do that. Let me do a dual proxy. So that one do that, but I suspect that that's still a problem. So only on host, because it'd be like, all right, host, only select that, then this for that. But that's still, if this will only fire on the person who's actually firing. But like, I don't know, because what we gotta do is local player. I don't know, dude, because Face Punch, I've dissected their freaking code a little bit, and also the DarkRP one that's open sourced, and they both do what, because the DarkRP one is piggybacking off of the S&Box mode. Well, the new one, by the way. So the dude who is currently working on DarkRP, if you type in DarkRP, it's technically, the indent is DarkRP 2. Because he already made one with a different group. And they, for whatever reason, stopped developing their stuff around 8 months ago. So then I decided 8 months ago, for 2 months, to 80% recreate DarkRP, which I did. But I stopped because Face Punch broke the action graphs. Literally. So I decided to wait, and they did not fix it for like 3 to 4 months. I came back just a few weeks ago because they just fixed it not too long ago. So you can blame Face Punch for this. For that. But I mean, hey. Because it probably would be done by now. No joke. This framework. But hey, who cares? It was kind of intended for... It's only intended for practice. It still is null? Right, so it still is null. So what happens if I just broadcast that too? I thought about doing that, but I was thinking that might be a problem. But let's try it. Because dude, I'm not even joking. This little thing right here is what's tripping me over on finishing this. The freaking multiplayer. I've made a ballistic system. I recreated the fizz gun. I created all that stuff. I got a better elevator system. I got a freaking basic hunger mod. And I cannot for the life... I created the swept system. I created the category job system. And a better version of it than DarkRP. Like that's got the optimizations or the modern stuff that you would expect it would have. Nothing extra. Like this I will never make wire mod for this as base. No. Because it shouldn't have it. It shouldn't have none of that because it's not made for that. This is supposed to you take it, put in your server and add that stuff. So each server is more unique. But right now none of the other game developers really took it seriously as the OG game developers that made the DarkRP frameworks. If they did, they would. But you kind of know why they didn't? Because there's a thing called the Dev Play Fund. If someone plays your game, you get money for it. So the dude who made DXRP hasn't open sourced this stuff at all until I think recently, so people can make dedicated servers. But I don't even know if it's open source. I think it's just a thing for dedicated servers. Maybe I'm wrong, but either way, he stumped. And the thing is, DXRP was made 2 years ago. Yeah. 2 years ago. So that's why everybody's playing it, and not DarkRP, because DarkRP wasn't created, and this dude created it. So what he has done has closed the source so no one else can help, and actually make it what it should be and have different variations. Because he wants more money. Like, why? There's literally no other rhyme or reason for what he's done. Other than he's very amateurish in his development and decisions. Which I don't believe, because I see that he's actually doing that stuff, but he's choosing to be... He's choosing short-term money and not long-term money. That's what he's choosing. Which is going to work for short-term, but not long-term. Guaranteed. See, I knew that would happen. Okay. Now, would that actually work? It does. Oh, dude. Okay, so it worked technically. It's not a win. This is not good. This is not good. It technically worked, and it's because it had the selected job. This is the first time technically only getting this to work. But this is not working. This is broken because it's anytime I select this, it updates. Because it's technically that. That's what I wanted to see. Because I'm learning the multiplayer, that's the broadcast. So broadcast it all. So yes, exactly what I thought it would do, it did. So I'm learning. Let's go. That's actually a huge win. Because I could not figure the life for me what the heck this was. But I legit thought in my head what this would do, and it did do that. So that means at a level of understanding, I am getting better at it. One step at a time. That's huge. That's huge. Okay, so let me see the API again. What is the other ones we have? Hold up. Maybe we add some flag here. Let's check. Oh, welcome on in. Is S&Box better than Gary's mod? If you're looking for DarkRP, like if you were to get Gary's mod right now, play DarkRP or any of one of the modes, you will not get anything like that. You will get some DarkRP, and the closest thing to that will be DXRP, but that is a DarkRP wire mod server. No joke. But it's a game that everybody's playing because it's the only spot for a DarkRP. Because the people who originally created it decided to stop. For whatever reason. Game developers, you have failed this community. But you can't really blame them because it's Face Punch's fault as well. For not locking in. Because there is Gary's Mod 2, but Gary's Mod 2 is just the sandbox mode right now. and nothing kind of more than that. So if you're expecting some more big stuff, this is going to become free in 2 years. Right now it's $20, but it'll become free in 2 years. So if you want to kind of get that spicy spice, or I'll say it like this. If you want to re-experience Gary's Mod Alpha days, where there was literally nothing on launch and everybody's making their stuff as they are right now, buy it. That's for every game in this right now. It's a unique experience that you will not get again. Legitimately. When this thing has 40,000 plus people daily, it's a completely different experience that you're going to be experiencing right now. It's easier to find those communities, and people are really willing and wanting to actually roleplay and play the games. So when you go into one co-op game, they're actually playing the game and not actually just messing with you. Some will, of course, but that's a big thing right now. So if you're wanting that and experiencing that, then yes, get it now. But if not, wait 2 years and you'll have more fun than you. This is a big thing. I got 12,000 hours in Gary's Mod. I'm saying this with this experience. In 2 years, which I believe Face Punch will continue. They might not. And if they don't, then this is negated. But if they continue, which they will, Face Punch, we will see better and more fun experiences that we could have experienced in Gary's Mod. Due to hardware limitations. For like crazy stuff, easier to make things, so more, you know, instead of just like kind of basic M9K weapons, like there's some, like you could actually make some proper stuff, which you can there, yes, and there is. You got the F, whatever, what it's called, the Milsim Gary's Mod weapons. But it's all based in Gary's Mod, which Gary's Mod is based in Half-Life. Half-Life is in Source, but everything's off of Half-Life. So you can't go past, you gotta always use Half-Life. This isn't that. This is raw. So you can make anything from a raw state, which then can be supported in different games. If you support it for that game, which would be Gary's Mod 2, called S&Box, DXRP, or DarkRP Easy Framework. Legitimately, I truly believe that. Right now, there is really fun stuff, but again, it's Gary's Mod Alpha days, and if you're just on that, then yeah, definitely wait. 2 years, it'll be kind of the full release version of all the games and whatnot, guaranteed. 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 But I do believe that. I really do. And I think it's going to be... I think this is also going to rival Unity and Godot. Like, not only that it's going to be Gary's Mod for everybody, like DarkRP and all that, it's going to be a game engine that is going to rival the current... Some of the current industry leading game engines. I don't think it will overtake Unreal Engine. I think they're going to kind of stay ahead because of how easy it is to use that compared to this. Unreal Engine is super intuitive. You could easily pick it up without even really without watching the video. Man, S&Box, it's a freaking war zone. Let me tell you. It's a war zone. Now, there'll be videos in the future that make it way easier, but man, it's not intuitive. I mean, you gotta know C#. If you don't know C#, everything is really heavily C#. So, if you want to create any add-ons or creating things, heavily C#. But there's a thing called action graphs in here, the visual scripting, and that's why this framework is the easy version, because everything is heavily based as much as possible in that. Right here, this type of stuff, you can't put in an action graph, unfortunately, which is, compared to Unreal Engine, you can literally do everything as a node. Everything as a node. But not only that, it can be fired via node. And node to node, node, node. Action graphs aren't really like that. But they're really close to it, and they are this version of it, which is still really strong. Like, it's as strong as Unreal Engine nodes. It is, but you gotta know a little C# like this to do it. Like, if you want to replicate, like what I'm doing here, you can't do this, at least right now. They have no nodes to RPC broadcast. But they have the other things, which to check, but they don't have that. And I think I understand why, and it's because of how the logic fires. They're gonna have to change the action graph itself to have like a setting you click to make it multiplayer because of how the system works. And whatnot. So that's, but Unity and Godot kind of have the same problems, and Sandbox right now, in my opinion, is behind them, but not far behind, and they're catching up quick. Sandbox is catching up quick. They're doing updates every 2-week intervals on Garry's Mod 2 and the engine. I'm not even joking. They're doing it every 2 weeks, and they haven't said they're going to stop that yet. So I'm expecting that probably another year worth of that, and then they're going to do updates every month after that or something like that. Then full launch updates probably every few months after that, and then it gets few and far between due to, unless there's more problems, but they should have a lot of the stuff that would be problematic for them to constantly have to update and fix would be fixed by then, hopefully. I mean, like, again, they could just slow down just for whatever reason. Who knows? I hope Gary Newman, please don't. Just keep going, do what you need to do, and make Garry's Mod 2. Please. Just remake it, like 100%. Get that server list in there, so people can just make DarkRP framework in there. Please. And you're like, but Jay, we can't, because we're going in here and we want the S&Box to have the S. No, I don't care. Garry's Mod 2, Garry's Mod 2, Garry's Mod 2. Legit. Because that server list, the problem is, people are going to have how many is the DarkRP, S&Box, TTT, Prop Hunt, Murder, Flood, Base Wars, 1942 RP, Mafia RP, Harry Potter RP, Metro RP, Doctor Who RP, well, there was School RP, and then a different type of School RP, it was School plus Shooter. Yes, I know that's kind of crazy. It was I told you Garry's Mod was Wild West. People, it was controversial. The server did eventually get shut down by Gary Newman, I think, or Face Punch. But that was technically a thing. The slide game mode. So this is 11 different game modes in one game. Zombie survival, DayZ. There is a different type of zombie survival. That one was very popular as well. When you got just different varieties of zombie stuff. What else? I'm missing a few. What other ones were on that list? A few other ones are up there. I can't remember them. So I would say there's probably another good 5 or 6. So it's around like 20. So 20 of the games that people are 100% going to be playing are always going to be in the top. So if you want to make a game for the S&Box, it's got to pass all of those, and vice versa. Not only that, there's 20 of those game modes, and there's going to be 20 different variations off of those 20 different games, because they're games in here, not modes. So people want their own version because someone's making their own, and they're not doing what they should be. Cough, cough, DXRP. If DXRP legit was what they needed, we would not see other games. No joke. We would not see the problem that we see with that right now, and what is going to happen in the future. Again, 40,000 people, not just a few hundred and tens playing. It's thousands of people in the first bar in the huge list. You're going to see thousands, and then hundreds, and then tens, and then singles, and then zeros. Because it's going to go in order, because that's how people will search. Always and will forever. So, if you're knowing that and knowing those variables, that's going to scatter all those games, and all the Garry's Mod games, and the actual games. So, like, saying that S&Box should not have that is such a not... It has no... That argument has no validity. It's no weight. Because if you say that is actually better, you're crazy. It's not for game developers and for players. Because right now, no one's playing DarkRP because no one knows it actually exists. So, you have 0 people playing that, all the way at the bottom, and it's DarkRP. Like, a searchable name that people search for, but no one's playing it, so they don't play it. They don't even want to start a server, because it's like, who cares? I don't want to start it like a little instance. I want to go play it right now. Let's go play. And it's like, well, holy crap. But the thing is, they're so good to be made, and when there is thousands of people, people will play that. So we have DXRP, then DarkRP, then Star Wars, then Halo, then all that, then there are variations like Star Wars, Clone Wars RPs, the game, Star Wars, Return of the Jedi, or the Age of the Republic, or all those are different games, and it's like, oh my goodness, and it's like, that's so separated, and it's not good for servers at all, because you want someone to easily see you want someone anywhere to easily see your stuff. So if they're all separated, that's bad. Like, it's more separated, but it's like, I don't think they're gonna change it. I don't think they're care to change that, and if they do, it'll probably be in 2 years. It definitely won't be now. And that's why I'm taking this and kind of pushing even harder to get this released, because, well, I was trying to make this a mod for S&Box Games Mod 2, but I realized I literally can't do it because they don't have any of the API accessible for me. On their documentation, like, yeah, game developers can make their API accessible, blah, blah, blah. If not, you're going to see this error. It's exactly the error code that I got, and I didn't even know the API documentation existed until I clicked it in the game. When I was trying to figure it out, I'm like, what's this weird error I keep getting? Click, brought me to the page, API is inaccessible. Oh, so I literally can't see, because what was I trying to find? I was trying to see the player's active weapon. You can't even see the player's active weapon as an add-on right now. That's crazy. That's literally what I discovered. Because it gave me that error code. Like, I'm still dumbfounded over that. It's crazy. Add-ons are really limited right now. And until any developer fixes that, basically any game right now is almost unmoddable. It only is like, you see workshop mods and all that stuff for the game Gears Mod 2, because they're standalone in that you can use components, but you can't really check or create. So I could be like, alright, when person enters this box, give them fire damage. I could do that because they already they built in the fire component and they got fire to things. So I could do that, and I could be like, oh, this is a firebox. Boom. Easy. That's a workshop mod. That's not what we're doing here. We're doing not even deeper stuff. That's just the next layer, and they don't even allow this layer to be accessible, really, only at certain points if the developer makes it actually good to do so. And if you go past that layer, literally inaccessible whatsoever. You can't do that as a technical add-on. Crazy. So it would be nice if we were on, but maybe that's why they don't want to make the servers on S&Box, because they know that reason is the problem. They probably don't want people to do that. You know what I mean? Like, they don't want to change that. They don't allow people to do that. So what they should do is this. Mod, what's enable light, you know, like something like that, where it's a mod enabled and like some other flags. You put it right here, and guess what? This gets called, and gets called the right way with a multiplayer thing, because it detects, just like properties detect groups and all the other thing to change the property in the component list to make it look better. They should do something like this. They do, then all that doesn't matter. But I don't think they will. Which is very unfortunate, and it's creating an everyday fracture. So that's unfortunate. But I don't care, because I'm gonna still go my way, because on my way on the highway, I'm gonna find my way. So I could just learn, because I'm doing this to learn. And I figured out most of the stuff, besides, only stuff I haven't messed with is now replication, which I'm messing with, and hammer. And the reason why I haven't messed with hammer is because I know I can easily use that. I've already used hammer in Source 1. I've already made some maps. I've already learned a little bit. I know the new hammer is new and it's different, but it's like, I know I can easily do that. It's easy. I already figured out, basically. But what's not figured out at all, and I need to figure out when I make my server type stuff and trying to make an add-on in it or whatever, multiplayer, because guess what? You make your own add-on. You gotta put... In Gary's Mod, he didn't do this, but in this, you have to. You had your, like, server files. That doesn't work in Lua like this. You got your RPC broadcasts. That's the code that really gets it to everywhere, and other pieces of snippets here, which I wanted to check real quick, because I got the documentation on my phone, because I've been having PC issues, which I don't think I will have. I don't, because it was really, I think, temperature-based, but I'm not going to risk it right now. Hey, not too many crashes, right? I think it was my CPU at 100 degrees Celsius making my computer crash a little bit. What do you think? What do you think, Sweaties? You think that might do it? 200 degrees Fahrenheit? I don't know. I think that's okay. Now, the thing is, my CPU fan broke. I didn't know. That's why I was like, those times, like, I'm not just like, yeah, I'm just gonna let my PC burn. No. This is just recently happened, and they just noticed my temps. I'm like, dang, they're really not cooling down. Like, okay, I know I'm running intense stuff here, right? But it's like, I'm still at 80 degrees Celsius after stream after an hour? That's what's wrong. I never noticed, like, I didn't notice that because I don't check my CPU temps too much. My GPU temps are fine, so I'm like, oh, you know, air's going through. But no, my on the radiator, my CPU completely broke. So I had to take one of my case fans and attach it to the radiator, and now my case is hotter than it is, so it's making my GPU hotter. So I just took my case side off, and it's cooler. Which is true. So that works, because I got the fan blown on it in a proper way. Because you'd be like, well, you can't get super cool temps. But they actually use this trick in space engineering. Is that the rockets, you know, the thrust, they're so hot. How do they cool it down? Well, they use hot air to cool it down. Just less hotter air. Which will cool down it. You know, if you got a little less temperature of something, it, you know, goes, like, if you warm up a little bit, your temperature goes up to that temperature, or it goes down to that temperature. So, the reason why this is actually working pretty good in my case is just, like, it's actually really cool temperatures compared to what it was. Like, I'm getting, because my GPU fan is kind of broke. So, it's at 51 degrees Celsius, which is not bad. 122 Fahrenheit is actually, that's pretty chilling. But it should be, well, yeah, it should be near 40. But with how I took one of my exhaust fans out, it's going a little bit hotter, and I got my thing. So if I close it up, it'll go to 70 degrees Celsius. I've tested it, and my CPU temps go up 10 more degrees with my case closed, unfortunately, because of the airflow and all that stuff. Well, airflow, yes, but also GPU. I got a 1080 Ti, that thing cooks. So it doesn't even matter if I got great airflow, because that thing just cooks the, like, ambient air inside. Like, it's pushing it out and pushing, because I got a little fan that pushes out under. So, like, it's all in there, and it pushes out, but it's just doing it so much, it's just oversaturating. So if I take the case off, all that hot air is going out. Like, it's probably like 80 in here. Well, how hot is my GPU? 100 degrees. If it was at what's 70 degrees Celsius? Whatever that is, it's 122. So it's like, you know, trying to meet my room temperature, which is way cooler than 200 degrees Fahrenheit. Which means I'm actively cooling it, but not with cool air, but with warm air, because of just how hot it gets. And same with my CPU, which is pretty funny, that I'm actually using that, like, law of physics for my, which is kind of used everywhere, but it's like I'm extra using it right now, due to my current situation with my stuff. But it's all good. Basically, I got a band-aid on this thing. Let me do this, because I'm looking at it right now. I'm looking at my stuff. I'm doing double checks. I'm like, is that a little high? No, we're good. We're good. Because my memory usage is another thing. This engine's got a memory leak, or it doesn't take away memory, which is a problem. Yeah, so 70 degrees Celsius and 158, yeah. And that can't be 150. It can be 158 degrees Fahrenheit, but the ambient air is so cool around it, and I'm pushing just 80 degrees Fahrenheit, that is just cooling it down to 122, which is manageable. Well, way more manageable. 70 degrees Celsius, you could still run. It's just the reason why I'm not doing it is because I'm trying to purposely make my GPU fan run slower, because it's on its last legs. And if that goes, then guaranteed the 50 degrees Celsius would be like at 60 degrees Celsius right now. So then, case closed, it probably would go up to 80 or 90 degrees Celsius, my GPU. That's how kind of big that is and unfortunate. Where it's like, oh, it's still, like, it's still working, but like that fan goes, it's going to get hot. It's just a little, because it's the old school, like, 1080 Ti with the little, like, fan, like the Founder, it's a Founder Edition type card. Or, I don't think it's Founder, but like, actually, is it? I don't even know. But it's that type of card, like the old school ones, not like the EVA with the nice 2 fans that can like easily interchange. No, this is like the built-in one that you gotta like take the whole freaking thing off to really get in and do stuff, unfortunately. Or else I would have already tried to fix it or had it get fixed. Which then I do what I need, so then I don't want to get fixed, but then all that stuff. And especially, well, if I'm going to have it get fixed, then maybe just upgrade my PC, because I need a new CPU, and my motherboard doesn't, like, you know, so it's a whole thing I'm trying to figure out. But it's all good, because right now, we're experiencing less crashes, and I think I'm getting more FPS too, by the way. It does feel, man, 200 degrees Fahrenheit CPU, man, I'm running a little laggy. I wonder why. Man, Sweaties. Whew. Sweaties, you sweating in here? Man, I know I'm doing crazy here, but what's going on? Man, why is my frame low? Interesting questions. This is really funny. It's like, yeah, maybe that is a little bit of a problem. But it really does show, it's like, yeah, that is, high temps do cause more instability and less frames. But let me BRB real quick so we can get into figuring out this, because we're right here. We got the RPC broadcast. I'm thinking we try one of the, they're called net flags? Yeah, net flags. We have a few of them, and I want to try to use one of them. And if that doesn't work, I want to try my other function idea to try to get that number to change, which might then work. And if that doesn't then work, then that's going to be a little confusing on how I do that. And if so, I'm then going to dissect on how they do the other stuff in the DarkRP to get an idea of how he's just setting that number. If he's using that, like, I think it's called a dictionary type thing, which is like 2 variables in 1 variable. So like an int and a string for the job name, int for the amount that is currently on the job. I don't know if he's using that, I can't remember, so I would have to see if he's doing it, and that's kind of a technique that I thought about, and that's another path. I'm using probably the worst path, which is the resources, but hey, they don't say in their documentation that you can't do what I'm trying to do with it, so blame Face Punch. At the end of the day, just blame Face Punch, because they literally should say that anywhere in their documentation, and I checked all the parts that would in the areas to say, hey, resource files and manipulating these type of files and in this type of way is bad, because, you know, XYZ. I literally have not seen that. You can try checking yourself. They're called resource files. Dot resource files. But let me, because what you're seeing right here, these categories are resource files. Custom ones. Which is cool, because then the dot category you can name and then type category, which is pretty cool. Here, let me BRB.
Sorry about that, sweaties. I'm back. Let's get on in, shall we? Let's go, let's get in. We are trying to figure out this stuff. So let's do it. Did we test it? We did test the 2 proxy, right? Yes, because I want to try the net. So for the net flag, actually, you know what? Before I would do the net flag, you know what I want to try? I want to try the other technique for the... this. Alright, let's think about it like this. Hey, what's the big idea? Actually, I don't know. But we have to... Okay, so we gotta have that. Selected job is Control F, select the job. Resource. Boom. This is, I guess I is proxy it again. I don't know. So for this one, this would be the broadcast. This won't, and this won't. This will only broadcast a new function, or do I just do it in here? Well, I gotta have it as a new function so people can edit it if they want to. In action graph. Yeah, let's do it. Let's create another action graph. This is gonna be... Actually, I could just do this. Copy, paste this one. Become job. Set job index. Set job index. Graph. Set jobbing. Yes. So then we have that. Down. Wait, where is it? There it is. This one. So I want the player through. Right? Well, I don't think so. But I guess I'll just have that there. Why not? So people would need the player. So then this would be select job. That title is becoming job. No. So then I want to have. Well, that fires this. So then, how to say? Well, no, because I'm gonna have it as that. So save. Good. Then this is for the player. It's the player UI main HUD. Now we have another action graph. In here. How are we passing through? How are we passing this through? Select the job equals job. Well, what is job? Oh. So select the job here. That gets selected there. Okay, so when I select that, that goes into here. Yeah. Now I need that to the number, which let's create. So that'll be graph. This. Copy. Unplug. Plug. Plug. Paste. Plug. And that should be fine. But we need debug, so log info fired, because this is the fire, because I always had that log there. This could be an action graph, because I want people to action graph. Now the funny thing is, I don't know if you can edit a action graph, like an add-on. There has not been one that I've seen yet. So I can't test. So like, I think one of the other powerful things of an action graph is that you can edit it. Like, since the code is in here, you then can delete that when it's synced. Actually, probably not. Actually, I probably will reload that file. Now let's think about it. Actually, it probably won't. We can add on to it pretty easily. That's true. Well, it's not, well, because you're an add-on. So it's like, yeah, but you're still an add-on. Job index. Then in this, I could be like, okay, so select the job. Okay, set. So what's gonna do? Let's double check. Get the selected job. Get the job category. Boom, boom. Okay. Close. So when we go back in here, this will invoke that one. We don't need. Oh no, I guess the player info. No, because we already set player info, so we don't need that. That's fine. Thing is, how do I call this function? I think I do it via... I know how to do it. I do it like this. I think. I need something like that, and need a semicolon, and then the things that are in here... Right?
Or is it just select a job? I think it's just select a job. Yeah, just select a job. So I think that will fire that, right? Yep. Oh. Step by step. Ding. Cogwheel turned a little bit again. One day is gonna be fully spinning. Super fast. I'm gonna be the ChatGPT. Just, and I'm in the Matrix. Just streams of Matrix code just starts pouring down everywhere. Why need a ChatGPT when you can be one? And the thing you just need to consume is just some goddamn jam and a sock of blood. Then you're good. Plus a few bathroom breaks. But other than that, you're good. Maybe some sleep. Maybe. If you're not pulling all-nighter. Anyways, I did. So yeah, if I don't do this, good. Actually, wait. No, I think that's fine like that. Well, no. So job resource, the player information, the same player. This variable is set here. Okay, I see. So we're still having a problem that this would do the exact same problem. So how do... Oh! Oh no. I'd even try to sync this variable, and it's not even a... What's a resource variable? But I just realized that could be syncing, or I could sync that. I want that... Well, no, I don't. Actually, no, I don't. Never mind. Oh, wait. I could actually do this then. Could I... No. What do you do? Wait. Download iamekaj GPT for $20 a month. Yeah, just instantly like write up your scripts. I just realized, okay, hold up. We have a variable that needs to get to that needs to be set for everybody. That variable is called the selected job variable. Unfortunately, so okay. What I know is going to happen, or high likelihood, is that this is probably going to work either in the sync way or the broadcast way. What is it going to do? It's going to still not get the freaking selected job on the host because it's never selected on the host. But we can't say everybody has that one because that selected job, if clicked, is shown the job information for everybody. Like, if I click it, it shows it for them. We don't want that. Oh. Oh no, wait, it actually can't. Sync is not on. Oh no, it's not on. Wait, it is not allowed on. Never mind. I could, well, maybe sync change. How you do it? Yeah. Yeah, okay, so no. Never mind, so I was kind of right, like, oh no, it's a job resource. Dang, sync variables are just for basic stuff. That's confirmed. That is confirmed. You cannot sync a job resource. You know why? Because you probably should be doing what I'm doing. Uh-oh. But hey, probably another red herring. But yeah, this is definitely a yellow flag. Or maybe a red flag saying, iamekaj, you probably don't want to try this. Because that was it in iamekaj, it would work. Okay, but so that does work. So we go back. We fire on proxy. P for proxy. We go through. Okay. If we go through, what are we doing? Well, we want to select a job only for the person. What is RPC owner for? What or owner for anyway? Let's see. Unlike RPC broadcast, which calls for the function for everybody, you can use RPC owner instead, which means that the function is only called for the owner of the networked object or the host if the object has no owner. Right. That's why owner doesn't work and it goes onto the main thing. So again, this would work for dedicated servers. Dude, I can guarantee it. That it would work if you were in here. It would work for you. It just can't work for split screen. Like, or you're on like multiple things. But like, am I trying to make this split screen support? Oh my gosh. Kinda, because I'm just that cool. And I come from like legendary days, so I would love to do that. Like Halo CE. Why not? Why not? Want to play dual screen? S&Box? Why not? I could do that. And if I do, I need to figure this out to work. With proxies. On the same host. Gary Newman, Gary Newman, where is the server providers? Gary Newman? Yeah, like when you ring in the phone, you still gotta like say his name 3 times. Alright, so what do we gotta do? So we have, because also the net flags, they don't work. It doesn't matter. So we did call it onto the host. The host would be a dedicated server, right? So what if I do that? Can I call it onto the host? Can I send it from this and then call another function that does the same thing, but then also right after that broadcasts it? How'd that happen? How'd that work? Well, okay, well, hold up. So first, well, yeah, but I don't know. Hold up. Selected job variable. Selected job variable needs to be... We need to have 1 or 2 variables, because I just thought maybe if we have another variable. So selected job is a job for only for the person who's selecting. Okay, so when you go through selected job function, you go to the next node. Okay, the next node is the become job node. The become job node uses inside that a variable that's within the C#. That variable is selected job because we set it in the selected job, the node right before. So we go on to become job, we click it, we get the player information, and we send it through. Player equals player. What is player? Game object player. When you click, it gets that somehow, which I don't know if that would also pass through too. But either way. So for the selected job, our selected job here, we have this. We have to take this because they're both a non, so these gotta be like just for client because of UI related stuff. And also information to set on person. Oh, I didn't check that. Set on person. Because if I RPC broadcast this function, it's going to set the data for people. So we don't need that. So boom, the become job sets it on client. That information gets set. But then so client to multicast. I had to think of normal engine terms. Client to multicast. So straight up just multicast. But I wonder, we have the problem that we got it like, just like multicasting, you can't just directly call it from client. You got to call it from server. I think that's what we're having here. Is that I'm trying to go from client to broadcast, which is multicast. I gotta say, hey, go to the server first, because the reason why I'm not seeing on the player one is because I'm the host. So local servers and dedicated servers. Well, local servers will have a problem if I don't fix this. But technically also for dedicated servers, if I'm the person who just bought the server, I go into it, I'm not the host. I'm a proxy. Because the server is the host. The dedicated server. All the server information runs off of that. So... That's fascinating. Okay, so for the select job. Okay, so client, go next node to set job slot. That's definitely proper that we have to do. Okay. Set job slot. Unless we do an is proxy in the function, but we already is proxied here, and it still didn't, like... It still set the job information. For both of them. So that proxy stuff does work here, I think. Alright, so then we have an RPC. The RPC is going to be on the third node. Right? And that's a broadcast. The broadcast is a multicast. That's literally what it is. It's just a multicast. So, multicast this function. To multicast this function, in this function, if I say do this, this gets multicasted. My action graph. That gets in there. I set that one specific stuff. But what do we need? Well, we need a selected job. We need the selected job. That's the most important thing here, because we just got to get that and add +1. We don't even really need the player. So we get the job. The job is how's access. How do I pass that? How from client do I just say, hey, to everybody, this is the selected job? So I get to set another variable, I think, and access that one. Like, job to add to, I guess. So what would that be? So it'd be this. Or index. So get selected job for index. So go into here. So boom. Selected job index is the selected job. So this resource file gets selected off of that. This is coming from the client. I'm going to send that up there. This, then I want the index one to pass through. Right? Does that even matter? What's different about that? Well, what's different is that I'm freaking out. That I could well, I can't sync that. I can't sync that variable. I might have to have another function then. Or maybe I do it in here. Because I would be like, okay, call this. Go into here before you're firing this. Get the selected job and set that. But it doesn't know that for... that number. So we gotta like set... I don't know. I don't know. Like, how do you get it? This is like C# and how to like get around C#. This type of problem. I'll try this, but I don't think it's gonna work. It's gonna be the exact same problem. If so, then we gotta think just a little bit more like outside the box or around the box or whatever you want to call it. Then we'll get it. We're right here. We're legit right here. We're getting even closer. Oh my goodness. We are. Because there's got to be a way for you to do that. There's no way, right? Because of like multicasting and like multiplayer. There's got to be a way to have that type of like a a variable you want to pass through that's from a client and you want it to go to everybody. Like, yes, but in this way, in a function, in like, I'm setting variable via functions, not that variable overall. Which sounds like you want to do a sync or a sync change, but I can't do it for a job index. So I legit might not be able to do it because of the resource file problem. That you can't sync that, because yeah, that is a sync. That's when you use a sync variable. That's when you want that to happen, but I'm using category files. I'm using literally resource files. There's no way we're not. There's no way we're not. So that means we've got to figure out how do we multicast with them and use them with information, which we're so close on doing. And once I figure this out, because look, I'm typing the C#, I'm getting better at this. I'm typing it out, I'm understanding it, I'm understanding what RPC broadcast does. I'm like, it's literally multicast. It's the multicast node, literally. And it is kind of better because remember, for the multicast node for Unreal Engine, you got to create a custom event. And here, you just put the thing on the event. You can't do that in Unreal. Like, in Unreal Engine, what we're doing here, the equivalent of what this would be is getting a node, let's just say, or getting a function. So we create a function in a blueprint, we click on that function, it gives us information, and we say that is broadcasted. We don't do that. We fire a custom event node with those functions that do that. This we just say on that actual function anywhere in the graph on that function, multicast it. That is kind of cool. That's the, I think what they're calling the easy part about this is that, yeah, we can have this function anywhere that it's called is going to be multicast. No custom, you don't have to create another event to call the event. Well, you do, but like not in Unreal Engine terms. Like, you could already have like, you could be like, oh, VRAM? What up? Where's my... Oh, we're good. VRAM. How's temps? Oh, yeah. Dude, my temps are legit fine. Keeping the thing open. I wonder if I could play. Dude, I wonder how long my freaking thing's been broken. I hope not for long. This. But what I'm trying to do is, because like if I'm looking at it as a nodes, I'm trying to, in the second node, go external and set that variable. That variable isn't the variable that is checked for everybody. To set their information, to see like the current job selected. Because it's the selected job. Like it has references tied to it for the selected job. I created a new one of those. Can I take that and move that one in? Will accept that one because I set it there, even if it was a client, or no? I think no. Also, did this crash? No, but it's taken a little bit, and it blinked. Everything's looking good. If this happens, this is definitely not my stuff, because I have way better, like, temps are good, so it's not temps this time. It 100% was the temperature last time. Like yesterday? Yes, it was. All my CPU cores were hitting 100 degrees Celsius. All 6 of them. Or threads. All 8 of them. Man, having one of those... Whew. Man, that would be amazing. Man. I would love that. That would help so much. It's like, it's not crazy amounts, but like... I literally... But it sucks, because I know technology. A lot of it is not, like, games, it's because of game developer. Like, them because they literally don't optimize their game. There is, like... I literally can play Cyberpunk, you know what I mean? And you see how great that game looks? It's because they optimized it. You know what I mean? Like, if they didn't, I would not ever be able to run that. Literally. But technology like, we kind of peaked. We're not peak, but we hit, because it's still going, we're still creating stuff, but we hit the amount of basically teraflops, the amount of power a GPU can produce. Same thing with CPU. And okay, this might have actually crashed. I think it did. I'm gonna close it, restart. Just a little too long there, right? Yeah. The performance of both of those at that time is good enough for anything, because graphics did, like, hyper-realism graphics did hit a peak at that time. Technology hasn't, but graphics has. And that's okay, because maybe like, oh no, but no, dude, that's the worst thing possible. Is that, well, it is, but it isn't, because I like art and art style.